Good morning, South Korea. Now, how you guys doing on this wonderful Wednesday morning? Now, I know some of you guys might be enjoying your last day of the Chuseok holiday break, or some of you guys might already be back to your normal working schedules. Of course, I am. Now, whether you're continuing your rest or you're at work, why don't you guys try to tune in today if you can and enjoy our program, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to entertain you guys for the next hour. Now we can have fun listening to all the songs that we've selected for you guys and be pumped up if you're feeling a little gloomy because today is hump day and you're also back at work. So we have the perfect song to start your hump day, of course. It is the Walls Group with Perfect People. Yes, you are a miracle today, and that was the Walls Group with Perfect People. And you guys are now tuning into What's Poppin' with your boy, Brian Ju, on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Hopefully that song woke you guys up. I want to remind you guys also, if you want to send us a text, please send it to sharper pound 1013 for a charge of 51. Also, if you add us on Kakao Talk, of course, that's TBS efm, you can send us free messages, pictures, and voice notes and all that good stuff. And if you haven't already, please follow us on Twitter, which is at TBS What's Poppin'. And we're live today, so we want you guys to give us a call at 02-778-1013. And if you have a longer email, just want to give us a shout out, the email address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And interested in our playlist? Then you got to come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. But for now, we have a word from our sponsors, which are LGU Plus, Insador Plus, and Hwanin Pharmaceutical. Alrighty, y'all. Now it's time for today's pick. And as I've mentioned earlier at the opening, of course, it's already the end of the Chuseok holiday. And that means the holiday is over. The good days are gone, yo. So my question to you guys, what did you guys do over the holiday to spend your free time? If you had free time, of course. Now, some of you guys might have prepared food for your families and, you know, had some very energy-consuming things to do. And if you have a big family, I'm pretty sure physically it had a huge hit on you. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of families complain that all they do is cook and clean during the holidays. And I mean, you know, you're doing good for the family. You're spending time and you're actually doing a good deed. So don't think of it in a negative way, of course. And try seeing it as you enjoying time with your family. And some of you might be with your friends as well. You know, friends in Korea who don't have family here, maybe invited them to come to your family's, you know, gathering and show them what traditional Korean Chuseok holiday is like and enjoy Korean traditional foods. Also, if your family lives far away from home, just like mine, I actually have to get on a plane. A lot of you might have had to drive really long distances in traffic. And on top of that, I bet some of you guys might have spent your long weekend partying with your family as well. Not just having dinner, but, you know, going to the karaoke places or going to a bar, or maybe just watching a movie, just having a great time with your family. No matter what you've done over that period, I hope you guys enjoyed your long weekend. And perhaps we'll need some time to recover from the vacation. You know the old saying, I need a vacay from my vacay? That is very true. So, what can we do to release our tiredness and our stress and fatigue that we got from Chuseok? Well, I'm going to give you guys some tips right now. And if you think there's no tips on vacations, I can't say it right. Actually, I have some tips right now. The first thing is, a lot of you might not want to do this, but because it's a hassle, it's taking a bath, y'all. Yes. Now, if you're thinking about bathing as a time-consuming thing, you know, maybe don't do your whole body, but maybe half the body. Soaking only the lower part of your body, just below the chest. It has many therapeutic benefits, such as refreshing and relaxing our body and mind, not just for cleaning the body as well. And just fill a bath, you know, halfway with warm water, and then try to soak yourself at least about 20 to 30 minutes. And then give you guys an additional tip. Maybe put some aroma oils in the water. Yes. The kind that's actually good for your skin, not some stuff that's going to actually tear your skin apart, and help your body to get more relaxed, and it will be soothing, and the smells and the fragrance from the bath will also help as well. And also, other than taking an old-fashioned bath, I like to put some aroma candles around. Now, the warmness that light up the candles fills the room up, and it relaxes you and loosens your mind. Now, the different scents that scented candles gives out also does different things for relaxation. Now, lavender is said to help relieve stress, depression, and anxiety. So keep that in mind. Lilac improves memory and helps decision making. And citrus scents can help you concentrate and wakes you up, of course. And also we have like eucalyptus and mint scented candles that kind of clear your sinuses, and it helps with people with asthma as well. Now, with these definitely good tips, you guys are prepared to start your week. I guess today after work, go home, fill up your bathtub, aroma oil, scented candles, and just get yourself in the mood. And we have the perfect song, the perfect dude. This dude's vocals probably puts all you ladies in the right mood to relax. And we're talking about Michael Bublé with Everything. That was my man Michael Bublé singing Everything. Now this track is Michael Bublé's Grammy Award nominated single. It was released as a lead single from his third major label studio album, of course, Call Me Irresistible, or Irresponsible. Very sorry about that correction. And on top of the rhythm, it makes us all joyful. Did you notice how Michael is very romantic when he's singing this song? And he's singing about a special somebody. That's because Michael wrote the lyrics of Everything for his then girlfriend, Emily Blunt, and explained that he wrote the song about the great happiness of real love, of course. And at the same time, he wanted to make a statement that even though we're living in crazy times, you need only one person in your life that makes it all worthwhile. Now, if you really find that true loved one in your life, you can go through anything, all your hardest times, and of course, with somebody that you love in your life, the hard times, they go out the window, and you're always happy. I've seen people all giddy and happy inside just because they have that special somebody in their life. Sometimes it's sickening, especially if you're single and you're watching this stuff happen around you. You're like, come on, man, seriously? Either way, happy to all you lovers out there who are in love, head over heels for somebody. And I recently experienced it over the weekend, too. I was at church, actually, and it was my friend's church, and I saw this dude. He was in the band, the praise team. And he was setting up for his, as the bass, of course, and his girlfriend plays the piano. And as he was setting up his bass and the girlfriend is getting up to go with the piano, I saw him mouthing to his girlfriend, and he goes, "I love you so much." And I saw that, and I was like, wow, that's beautiful. That's pretty. That's just love right there, that he can say that to his girlfriend, that everyone can see it, of course. But, my thing is, if y'all love each other, it's great. Just keep it between y'all. Don't share it with the world. Anyways, we got some Twitter comments right now before we go into the next song. First, we're going to go over some text messages. 2924 just wrote, 브라이언 오빠, 저는 오늘 학교 가고 있어요. 학교 쉬는 날인데 교수님이 오래요. 추석 끝나서 너무 슬프지만 이번 주에 오빠 콘서트 있으니까 좀만 참고 화이팅. Yeah, she just said, 2924 just said that today's actually a day she's going to school, even though it's supposed to be a day she's supposed to have off from school because her professor is making her come to school today, of course. And even though Chuseok is over, the holiday is over, she's a little sad, but of course she's looking forward to our concert, the Fly to the Sky concert coming up this weekend. For those of you who don't know about it, Saturday and Sunday, we have a concert coming up here in Seoul. Get your tickets ready. There you go. Also, we're blowing up on Twitter too, so I'm going to go over. Actually, we have one Kakao message too. We have a lot right now. Fly High just wrote, 추석 동안 요리만 했어요. 초대해서 주고 싶었는데 아직 되게 많이 남았는데요. Yes, I'm sorry. I was reading and all of a sudden another one came in and just pushed that one down. Yoonjung just wrote, today is still a holiday, but I came to my office for work. Of course, it made me a little upset, but the weather is pretty good. Like season of fall, so I can get some energy to do work. Cheer up every today's working people, including my boy, Brian Ju. Well, obviously she is a Korean, I guess native, of course, but it's, like she said, she's slowly going back to work. Chuseok is over, but we all have to stay positive, y'all. Don't be too sad, okay? Alrighty. Also, let's see, who we got? We had Twitter. There we go. Yes, I'm here in the studio clicking on things. You can hear like click, click, click. We live. Also, Maliana wrote, oh, lovey-dovey this morning. LOL, what's going on? You're lovey-dovey, so I'm thinking you're on a date. I don't know, Maliana, you gotta be more specific. And of course, Angni just wrote, my true love is my girl and you, Brian. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. MJ with Pearl just wrote, good morning, Brian. I ate very much during Chuseok. It is so greasy food. Oh my, OMG, I need a diet. Well, that's the thing. not just in Korea, but of course, Chuseok, for those of you who don't know, to make a short little summary of what it is, it's the Thanksgiving pretty much of Korea. And, it's a holiday where you actually spend time with your family and then, give respect and spend time with your ancestors when you go to the grave sites and you kind of, serve them, I guess, Korean traditional foods. You sit around, you laugh, you play games, so that's pretty much what Chuseok is, and that's what she's saying. She needs to go on a diet. Just like in America, when we have Thanksgiving, we eat so much, that stuffing and all that stuff. We need to go on a diet after Thanksgiving's over. Yes. So, with that said, I'm not going to talk about Chuseok anymore because I need to start dieting. But we do have the last song for the first half of our show, and it's one of my favorite female artists out there. We're talking about Jill Scott featuring Anthony Hamilton. But don't be too sad like I always say, because I'll be back in the second half, of course. So check it out. This is So In Love. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. Now, you boys and girls ready for some smooth R&B tracks, music for the soul on Groovy Grooves, because today is Wednesday, and Wednesdays is when I play some good old R&B music, some soulful music. Doesn't have to be old school only. We got some tracks that you probably never heard of before, especially for those of you living in Korea. But if you want to find out, you got to stay tuned. But for now, we have a word from our sponsor, which is SK Telecom. Now it's time for Groovy Grooves. Yes, I'm trying to sound all, slick, but it ain't happening. Anyways, our first soulful music that we have selected for you guys is by an artist named Noel Gordon, and the song is called Heaven Knows. Now, Noel Gordon is an R&B singer-songwriter who sings music that includes messages that speak to our listeners' heart, mind, and soul. Now, he was influenced by many artists such as Marvin Gaye, Otis Redding, and Johnny Taylor. Now, if this is your first time listening to him, of course, you'll be able to recognize the artist's voice for his rich, buttery, yes, I want to say that, rich butter voice, of course, smooth, deep voice from now on. Now, Heaven Knows is from his most recent album, City Heart, Southern Soul, which was released back in January earlier this year. Now, on this album, Noel wanted his music to include the very basics of the great soul artists of the past. Now, the song that we're going to play and listen to right now is from the album's lead single, which speaks to challenges making a relationship work. Yes, there are always challenges in life, and of course, same thing with relationships. Now, the song Heaven Knows is inspired by relationships that Noel has gone through himself, the good and the bad, of course, and the ups and downs, which we all have gone through. And Noel also sang about the influences that other people can have when a person is in a relationship, of course. And that's true. When you're in a relationship, you're with somebody, the people around you can actually affect everything with that relationship. Say your girlfriend's friends don't like you, that's going to affect it somehow. Say your friends don't like your girlfriend, that's going to affect it as well. So it's time to listen to the song. This is Noel Gordon with Heaven Knows. Heaven Knows, y'all. That was Noel Gordon singing Heaven Knows. Now, of course, you listen to the lyrics. It's too late to turn around because, of course, y'all both got caught cheating. Y'all need to back that thing up. Of course, rewind. Not going to happen, though. You can't rewind. It's too late. And he's talking about, trying to make it work again. And it's funny because he's like, we got to go to church on Sunday. And you got to confess your sins because that's what y'all did by cheating. Anyways, it's a great song. If you want to know more about Noel Gordon, go online. His album is online. And moving on, we got the next artist lined up, and one of my favorite R&B singers of all time. We're talking about Mary J. Blige singing Be Without You. Now, Be Without You is a song written and sung for her 7th studio album, The Breakthrough. The track was released as the album's first official single back in 2005, and it was one of Mary J. Blige's most successful singles to date. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified double platinum by the RIAA back in 2007. And at the 49th Annual Grammy Awards, the song was nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year and won the Best R&B Song and Best Female R&B Vocal Performance categories. Now, showing her track's success, this track was covered by many artists after that as well. We have American singer Paris Bennett covering the song for the 5th season of American Idol. And on top of that, the covered version by Lil Rounds appeared on the 8th season of American Idol as well. But I don't know about y'all, but I always say it's best to listen to the original artist on songs. In this case, we're talking about Mary J. Blige. She has a beautiful voice, love her voice, a lot of soul. So with no further ado, check it out. Mary J. Blige with Be Without You. Yeah, continuing with some soulful music. We got Alicia Keys with If I Ain't Got You. Yes, we just had two songs, great songs back to back. Mary J. Blige's Be Without You and Alicia Keys singing If I Ain't Got You. Now, did you know that Mary J. Blige recently collaborated with, hold up, Disclosure, and of course, a singer that I'm so into right now. I can't lie, I'm being honest with y'all. I listen to this dude's album all the time in the car, at home. Sam Smith, y'all, and the song is called Right Now. So if y'all haven't heard it, go check it out right now. Actually, no. Stay tuned for now and check it out after our program. Anyways, for Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You. Now, Keys said that the idea of the song was inspired by her fellow colleague, Aaliyah's death. Now, she said that after Aaliyah passed away, it just made everything clear to her, to Alicia, about what really matters and what doesn't. Now, she wrote the song based on that experience. Now, when facing death of somebody, of course, you really get to see what's important in life and what isn't. For example, wealth doesn't really matter, y'all. You can't buy your health. You can't buy love with money. But the people whom you love and being around you, you know, that's very important because love actually gets you going. Love is like a natural high. And love is one of the hardest things to find in life. That's very important. And you can't buy love with money, of course. Anyways, moving on. Hopefully you guys can buy some love. Of course, somebody dropped it on Twitter. They're like, oh, I sensed the L word today. And yes, a lot of the songs are dealing with love, of course. We have Michael Carrian's Simple Things. Now, this dude, Michael, is a new singer-songwriter from San Diego, California. And when I listen to this dude's music, you know, it reminds me of Jeff Burnett. And you know who Jeff Burnett is. He's got some good songs as well, too. So if you haven't heard Jeff Burnett's music, check him out as well afterwards. But for now, we got Michael Carrian with The Simple Things. Yeah. That was Michael Carrion with The Simple Things. And it's very true. In a relationship, it's not about money. It's not about time. It's about the little simple things that you notice about somebody you're in love with. Their smile, their wink. You know, sometimes even like the things that nobody else notices, like the way they rub their eye, or if they do like a little dance, or they start singing, and that makes you happy. Yes. And with that said, for my program, it's the callers that make me happy. And right now we do have a caller online. TBS efm's What's Poppin'? Who am I speaking to?
Hi, good morning, Brian. This is Jade calling from Malaysia. How are you?
Jade from Malaysia. No, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Awesome. Now, of course, you know that the holiday season is slowly passing here in Korea. So what do you do to actually, like, you know, recover from, you know, vacation time? Because a lot of people during vacation, you don't really get a vacation. You end up doing more work than you expected.
Yes, that's true.
So what do you do to recover from vacation time?
I think you will need to, you know, mellow down with spending more time at home.
Okay, so quiet time alone.
Yes, reading a book or, I think, yeah, get some book reading and relaxing music to calm yourself down again.
Very true. Although,
yeah.
You lost me at reading because I don't like reading that much. But the relaxing music part, I'm down for. Sit down on the couch, play some music, and that's what I do at home too to relax. I play music and I also, you know, play with my dogs. You know, spend time with my dogs and maybe watch a good TV show or a good movie. And that kind of relaxes me. And I can, you know, focus on me again and not about all the work that I did over vacation.
Yes.
Cool. But unfortunately, we're going to have to make this call short because we are out of time for today. But before we let you go, do you want to say something or give a shout out on air?
The reason I called is because this morning I felt that I'm really happy and I'm really thankful that, cool. You know, TBS What's Popping has been like going on for so many episodes, and I hope that it will keep on going and extend it for another hour, maybe 2 hours instead of 1.
All right, we got our fingers crossed right now, but as you can hear, we have the music playing in the background, which means we have to wrap our show up. But thank you so much for calling today.
Thank you for having me, and I love you, Brian.
Love you too. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, with that said, we do have the last song for our show. This is a request by Winnie Brian B. It's Sam Auk with Roller Coaster. And I'll be back tomorrow, y'all, so don't be too sad. This is Brian Ju signing off. Peace.